Why is it that the worst songs are some of the hardest to get out of our heads? Is it because they're uniquely catchy? That might be part of it. But there's actually a scientific answer to this question. Dr. Roy Baumeister explains that if you listen to a randomly chosen song and shut it off halfway through, the song is likely to run through your mind at odd intervals. If you get to the end of the song, the mind checks it off, so to speak. If you stop it in the middle, however, the mind treats the song as unfinished business. And that's why this kind of earworm is so often an awful tune rather than a pleasant one. We're more likely to turn off the bad one in mid-song, so it's the one that returns to haunt us. Neurologists will tell you that it's not just unfinished songs that our minds keep reminding us of. There are also unfinished tasks and unfulfilled commitments which our brains are bursting with. That's a problem, because God didn't design our brains to store that much information. And because we know we can't keep track of it all, our mental to-do lists often cause Christ followers a tremendous amount of anxiety. Why? Because we know that Jesus has commanded that our yes be yes. Which brings us to the second principle of this series. Principle 2. Let your yes be yes. To redeem our time in the model of our Redeemer, we must ensure that our yes is yes from the smallest to the biggest commitments we make. Our solutions for practicing this principle in our modern context are inadequate, to say the least. From trying to keep track of to-dos in our head to storing tasks in start emails, I think most of us would admit that our yes is not always yes, like Jesus commanded, and thus we're more stressed than ever. So what's the solution? Extracting all of your commitments out of their current locations, your brain, email inbox, post-it notes, etc., and placing them into a trusted, external system.